Hello, very good morning. Shall we start up? Yeah, fine. Okay. So far, we have almost implemented the framework. Then, and but we were used like hmm, what I say like Excel kind of summary reports and in detail report we were generated. Okay, so meanwhile those kind of summary and in detail reports you can generate with the help of HTML files and text files also. Okay, so then we'll try to see like how you can come up with like HTML and text files kind of reports. Okay, so then HTML and text file how you will generate that's what we'll try to see just. So how you come up with like Excel file reports, even HTML and text files also you come up with. There, uh, first we go for like in detail reports. So this is for function start in detail log. Hmm. Okay, just let me search for that one. Hmm. Just a second. QTP framework it can finish 2 classes. Tomorrow we can finish it up. Okay, then we can start up with load runner and silk test. Okay. Load runner, see load runner 2 or 3 hours you can take. Silk test also 2 or 3 hours just. Or 2 hours is one more than enough. Okay, silk test. Okay, so we'll plan it up. Okay, so those files I have to find out. I will tell HTML reports tomorrow. I will make sure each and everything, and tomorrow I will tell. but we'll try to come up with like a text files report. Okay, it's little bit different. You have to generate with text kind of reports. Okay, text file also you can generate like summary and in detail, but text file means it's very easy. So set create object scripting dot file system object. So where you have to generate your reports. Just a second here. Dot okay, so if you are generating your reports in the form of text files or text files means you don't want to come up with like test case id, description, test step, expected value, actual value. Why means you have to maintain tabs, means it's very difficult. Some descriptions you will get too much, some descriptions you may get less, right? So it's little bit difficult to manage that stuff. So that's why you will go directly description, pass or fail, something like that. Okay, so set object fso dot write equal to object fso dot open text file. So this one I already explained. So what are the text file you have you are created, you just use same text file for opening. For opening you have to open in 2, and if it is not available already, then okay, so object write dot write line now ampersand. So str step. Okay, str step. So then object okay, so that's it. Very simply you can come up with this one. You can put it up in the form of like text file. So function in detail. Okay, for this one you can pass just one parameter step. Okay, so that's it. Okay, so if it is text file format means it's very easy to come up with. So function in detail. So what are the step you are executing? You are executing login. Let us suppose successful login. So at that time what are the different steps you have to give? So launching sales force application. Okay, instead of this one, what you can do is like Salesforce application launched successfully as expected. Okay, Salesforce application launched successfully as expected. Okay, so similarly, once you click on login button, okay, so login page navigated successfully as expected. Okay, so exactly like username entered successfully as expected. Okay, so password entered successfully as expected. So click on once you click on login button, okay, so home page not navigated successfully as expected. So this one for fail, what we'll try to do is so something like that we'll try to give. Okay, okay, test case 1. Okay, the thing here is like you are getting file again and again, right? And you have to open in append mode. Okay, so if you write, it will be replacing again and again, so you try to open in append mode again and again. Okay, so here what happened, so last step only got executed, see. Okay, right? Okay, home page not navigated successfully, so that's why it's appended, right? So I'll try to execute once again. I'm opening in append mode. Okay, it's coming right properly. So what I do is I will try to delete, and once again I will. Okay, so okay, so this is how you can come up with like creating test kind of formats. Okay, see Salesforce application, so here you can give tab. So in your function you have to make little bit clear, means here you can keep tab. Okay, if you get tab, it will give you like little bit space after am. Now function what it will return, what is the time it was executed, then Salesforce application launches successfully as if the pass or fail. If it is fail, you'll try to give differentiate a little bit. Okay, you can understand very easily, right? You'll get to know very easily, oh, this is what is fail. Okay, something like that. Okay, so exactly like this you can come up with like in detail kind of reports. Exactly like this you can come up with in detail kind of reports. Okay, so the function, one more function you can come up with. Okay, so int test case id Okay, test case ID, test case description. If we give, okay, so now test case ID, so here space, one space you will give, so and test case description. Okay, so function in detail, so where you have to give summary report, so okay, so test case ID 100, verify successful login pass. Okay, at each and every test case end you can pass. This is the statement just if result str result equal to pass. Okay, so pass, otherwise fail. If condition you can put, however you come up with like in detail reports. Okay, if condition you can put, you can track with the help of like if condition. Okay, so verify successful login pass, so verify creating lead, create lead pass. Okay, so this is the test case, or lead created successfully as expected, result is pass. So like that, whatever the statement, this is your right. Okay, so create contact pass. Okay, so create task, create task. Okay, so if I execute okay, where is summary report. Okay, so this is the way it looks like. Okay, it's summary report. Even if you want to add header, one more function you come up with, add header. So summary report for Salesforce application. So what is the build, what is the environment, what is the version, so like that details you can display. Start and end comments also you can add it up. Okay, so this is very simple. Coming up with text format is very simple. Okay, this is the standard format. This is the standard format. If you want to come up with text format, means this is the standard format. You cannot come up with like test case ID, test description, expected value, actual value, result. Why means yeah, that's mostly people are going for like Excel. Okay, so and HTML also very rarely they are using, text file also very rarely. Okay, so you can practice like Excel. Okay, even if you go for interview, you can try to tell like Excel only. Okay, so this one also you try to remember, it will be definitely helpful for you sometime point of time. Okay, so this is nothing but like generating your summary and in detail reports in the form of like text file. Okay, so HTML file I have code somewhere, actually I have to look it up. I will explain that HTML tomorrow in next class. So then we go for like this is nothing but like your framework. Okay, hybrid framework we were developed. So hybrid framework is nothing but like combination of data driven plus modular driven, right? Okay, then one more framework, if you remember, we have come up with, we were discussed. What are those one? Keyword driven framework. Okay, So QTP is advanced keyword driven test automation tool, right? QTP is advanced keyword driven test automation tool. Okay, what do you mean by keyword driven here? Just a second. Okay, so like this you can pass key like whenever you record in your QTP, it will give you like browser.page.set, username.set, something it will give you, password.set, okay, dot click, dot select, okay, dot get arrow property. So what are this one? These are nothing but like keywords, right? So keywords are driving your framework. That's the reason QTP they are considering it as like advanced keyword driven functionality automation test. Okay, so that kind of framework you have to come up with, you can come up with. Okay, so descriptive level programming, if you remember, like at the time I could have told you there are two types of descriptive level programming. What are those? Static and dynamic. Okay, static and dynamic. So static is nothing but like you will pass properties within parentheses there is statically, that is nothing but like static. Dynamic means with the help of description object you will be coming up with the help of description that object you will get, and to that object you will be passing properties. But in either of the way you have passed at that point of time the properties static, right? In bracket you were mentioned in during static level descriptive programming, but dynamic level description object I have told there also dot value equal to that property name you have mentioned. Okay, but in either of the you are passing properties statically, there is no meaning of like dynamic, right? But real at the time being I have told that is like dynamic descriptive programming, but really dynamic descriptive programming is nothing but like okay, you will be passing properties from your Excel file. This is the way. Okay, so I could have told you so many times like automation framework main purpose is like domain expert will be there and automation engineer. So domain expert will be pretty good in domain, automation engineer is expert in automation. Okay, so automation engineer he will develop framework for testing that application. So while developing framework for that application he need any help in application front, he need any help from application front, what he will do is he will get domain knowledge from domain expert and he will try to come up with a framework. Once develop framework he will give it back to domain expert. So domain expert will be using this application for testing that application. So domain expert is not good in automation, right? So what he will do, he will come up with this keyword driven framework, this sheet he will try to update. So which are the, what is the page, what is the object type, what is the object name, what is the object type, what is the operation, like this. These are the different things you will fill up and try to execute. Okay, and try to execute. So like this, and which browser, which page, what is the object type. Okay, so object type link. Okay, object type. Okay, so what is the object name, what is the validation you have to perform. If it is edit box you have to set value, right? So value also you will try to pass it up. Okay, then finally result, pass or fail. Okay, like this you will pass keywords to your framework. Okay, you have to read these keywords from this Excel file and you have to come up with framework like that. So why you are calling it a keyword driven framework here is like keywords are driving your automation framework. Okay, so that is nothing but that's the reason you're calling it a like keyword driven framework. Okay. Okay, so mm, hmm, give me a second, I will explain. Let me come up with code first. Okay, I will explain in detail. So okay, so function Hmm. str object type. Okay, so str title, str attached text, okay, str text. Okay, so object type. Okay, if object type equal to web edit, okay, then you can go for this is the step. Else okay, so if object type else if, you can give else if object type equal to web link, okay, so this is what okay. Now function, so xxx or set something, set value something, you can give it up. Okay, so what you can do is like okay, set value, set operation you can give, set operation something, some value. Okay, so here object type, what is object type? First web edit, so username agent name you have to set, right? So object type str title equal to login title attached text equal to agent name okay. So what is str text? Okay, then value also you have to pass, right? Okay, so this is for username, okay, this is for username, okay, str text str username, okay. Just give me a second, 1 minute, I will come back. Okay, instead of this one, this is one logic you can come up with. Okay, so simple logic we try to come up with. So the simple logic is like will what is this one? Okay, so the simple logic set function set edit box, set edit box. So for that one what is the edit box name? str edit box, okay, and str value, str edit box and str value. the logic is in your hand. Okay, so title also you should pass it up, right? So title also you have to pass it up. What is the title? What if it is see, this is dialog box means title, edit box, value. If it is web based application, browser, page, edit box, value, like that 4 properties you have to pass it up. Okay, so here you are getting only 3: dialog, web edit. But for web based applications, browser, dot, page, so at that time you have to pass it up here 2. Okay, so title, and before that one more you have to pass, that is nothing but like browser. Okay, so set edit box. So this one what it will do is this is for setting agent name, and meanwhile set edit box, right? So set edit box. So flight reservation system, if you go password, what it will take exactly. Okay, so this is password, right? This is password. So password, so what you have to set, something, some value you are setting up. Okay, set password, then click link. Okay, for click link, no, this is not click link, this is click button. Click button, title, button dot click. So str text. So for clicking button, button to click. Okay, so that's it. If it is button, you can pass only 2 parameters. This is also one more logic, but it will get complex little bit. Okay, you can come up with means you can come up with, but this is little bit complex. Okay, so as of now you can go for this one. So okay, now what I am doing is, for setting up edit box, I come up with one function. For that one 3 parameters I am passing. For clicking on button, I come up with one function. So I come up with 2 parameters. So these values, how you will get, how you are reading data from XLS file, reading the data from XLS, how you are reading. So like that, for reading, actually these values, how you are passing property values, each and everything you are passing through XLS file. For reading object properties from Excel, you have to come up with function, exactly like how to read data from this data, right? So inputs, username, password, URL, you will be passing through XLS file. Okay, exactly like that you have to come up with. So those values you will be passing here. Okay, so for edit box, you have to set means one function you can come up with. In this page, how many edit boxes are there? Those many edit boxes, you can use that function. Okay, you want to click on any button, you can come up with one function. You want to click on any link, click link, you can pass, and properties you will be reading data from XLS file and you will be passing this function. Okay, so like that, if it is keyword driven framework, one way is very easy. Totally you can come up with 20 or 30 functions. Okay, 20 or 30 functions for whole framework you can come up with. Okay, and you will be calling wherever is required, you will be calling those functions. Just that's it. Just a second. Run okay. Dialog, what is taking? Title, okay. Text is taking, not title. Okay, so I can pass text instead of title. Text I can pass. Okay, so let me check it up now. Oh, str title. So here properties you are passing wrong. Okay, so now let me check it up. Oh god. Sorry. Window edit. No, here is not required. So here I have given right within bracket. Okay, not required. More than one object. How it may actually? Oh, title, okay. So it's perform click operation and OK button. It's click it, right? Exactly. State title and attach text. Set value I have to give, right? State value. Okay. Oh, just a second. What is doing? It set value, right? It go out, right? For password it may be something wrong. Okay, so agent name is setting. Oh, you have given 2 times, so that is wrong. Okay, so here 2 colons you are giving, that is wrong properties you are passing. Okay, so here see I am deleting, nothing is there here. Okay, so I'll try to give Mercury. Fine, perfect, is working, right? So that is the way. See, you have to set edit box. You can come up with one function. For this function, browser, if it is a web based application, browser page, okay, then what is the edit box name, what is the value, you can come up with one function. For setting, for clicking on button, one function. For clicking on link, one button. For clicking, for selecting list box, one function. Like that, around 20 to 30 functions you come up with. Wherever you want, you will be using this function if you want to set any of the page. Okay, so that's the reason you are passing page also, right? Here for web based application, if you take page also, you are passing. So what is the browser, what is the page, it will go that page and it will try to set that one. Like that, 30 functions, around 30 functions you come up with, whole of your framework done. Then initially starting up with a framework, you will come up with this is the framework, then you will be using daily. That's what your job. Okay, so but this one I am passing directly here, but this one how you will pass, through XLS file. Okay, so you will develop like this, give it to manual tester, domain expert. So what he will do is browser page, like that he will be passing, and he will be valid result parser file, it will be displayed. For that one you have to come up with functions again. Okay, so this is how you can come up with like keyword driven framework. It will be very interesting. Okay, so while developing framework, you can come up with like 30 functions or 40 functions. Okay, in your daily life you will be using, and you will be just passing parameters, just copy paste job. I could have told so many times, if you will be into testing, even in automation framework already developed means your job will be like copy paste, just that's it. Okay, so this is how you can come up with like your keyword driven framework. Any questions, anybody? Okay, we'll try to finish it up at the earliest hour. The thing is, why I shifted from 5:30 to 6 is, see, initially each and everybody try to join very interestingly, but going forward means 9:30 I am taking, right? Nobody is continuing, all stopped. Even you people also like that. Okay, so try to make it, and we'll try to finish it up at least this weekend. QTP framework, 1 or 2 classes if we take, we'll get finish it up, but load runner 3 hours and silk test 2 hours. Try to make at least 10 hours, we'll make it comfortable. Okay, so we'll finish means, sorry, yeah, QC also we have, right? Yeah, QC also we have. QC also it will take 2 hours. Okay, so then we'll take like once QTP finish, we do one thing. So this week 3 more classes are there, right? 4 classes. We'll try to finish it up like QTP and quality center. Next week we'll finish it up silk test and load runner. Is that fine? Or you feel comfortable this Saturday and Sunday means I can meet up. What are the time you feel comfortable, I can make comfortable, and yeah, it's your wish, I cannot force you. Okay, that's what you think about it. If you think about it, if you all of you want to make Saturdays and Sunday 2 hours or 3 hours, we'll make it, and we can try to finish it up something. If you are comfortable, think about and let me know just on Friday. Okay, fine.
Saturday, Sunday it's so possible for me.
Yeah, fine, no issues, then no issues. Okay, it's not possible means we can meet daily only. Okay, it's 6 to 7 we'll make it up. Okay, fine.
And Thursday also maybe it's not possible here, long weekend.
Oh, is it? Okay. Okay. Yeah, fine, no issues. So Wednesday means for me it's Thursday, right? Okay, Thursday we cannot take class. Then what about Friday? Means my Friday. My Friday we can take it up, right? Oh, then okay, then no. Tomorrow we'll make it up. Okay, tomorrow we'll meet and we'll continue. Okay. Any more questions? Okay, yeah, then meanwhile I have shared all the recorded sessions for you. Okay, in case sometimes it's giving like a video is private, at that time what you do is you try to log into your YouTube account, then try to launch that video, you will get it up. You are getting my point, right? sometimes you may get like video is private. At that time you log into your Gmail account or YouTube account and try to access that video. It doesn't give you any issue. Okay, fine. Any more questions? I have shared all videos, okay, framework, each and everything. You can go through. You have questions means you can come back to me. We can discuss. Okay, fine. Okay, then that's my thanks for your time here. Have a good day ahead. Okay, okay, then fine.